All right. These look similar to the cables from the panel. I should head back. Who is Margot speaking to? And how?
I already told you. I have the serum formula. Now get me out of here. As I already said, I've got this under control. There will be no witnesses left. What do you mean it will take some time to get me off the island? I don't care about the storm. Just do your goddamn job. Seriously, how long will they take?
We still have time to turn the tables. Let's hope this works. It's time to use the panel code Ruben gave me. There we go. Now to let Ruben know. Welcome back above ground.
Carla, I knew you'd get us out.
With the right mindset, anything is possible.
Huh. Did you pick that line up from one of Ruben's speeches?
Don't mind him, Carla. You're our savior. He knows it too.
Miss Page did a great job, but this isn't over yet. Do you know where Margot is?
I saw her a few minutes ago, going to the pool patio.
And she didn't see you?
If she did, I wouldn't be standing here. Also, she was talking to someone on the phone. From what I heard, they won't be able to...
That's good intel. At least we won't have to deal with any more over. And this is a golden opportunity to capture Margot. We just need to decide how.
I could tase her with my stun gun.
Sure, we can immobilize her if we get close enough. But at mid-range, a stun gun won't hold up against her handgun. We don't have the firepower we'd need for a direct attack.
Well, there might be other working guns on the island.
Other guns? What are you talking about? I thought there was only one.
Only one modern firearm, sure. And it's in Margot's possession now. But there is a pair of flintlock pistols back in the study. I keep them as decorations, but in theory, they should still be fully functioning.
They're better than nothing.
It's decided then. I'll go get the pistols from the study.
It'd be reckless to go alone. We should assemble a small team for the operation first. The rest of the group will stay here until the threat is neutralized.
You're right. Of course I'll be joining the party. This all started because of me and the project. I should be there to end it.
I'm not going to stand on the sidelines either. I'm coming.
Carla, you've done enough. I don't want to put you in harm's way again. You should stay here.
Ruben, Ms. Page has proved to be more than capable of handling herself. If she wants to go, let her go.
Fine.
Good. Now, I may not be in top form, but it's my duty to ensure everyone's safety here. I'll be coming along too. With that being said, we need one more person.
I'd like to join you. Hold your horses there, cowboy. I'm all sober and ready to take that witch down. Y'all better take me along with you.
We can't take both of you. Taking too many people could lead to unnecessary civilian casualties.
Let's have a vote then.
Diplomatic as ever, I see. All right, I say let Jax come along. He could be rather useful.
I'm not sure Jax is as recovered as he says he is. I'd prefer Q to join us. Carla?
I agree with Ruben. I think Q should join us.
Fine, I'll stay. But if Margot shows her face here, I'm taking her out. I'll help the team any way I can.
Good to hear. Now, shall we head out?
All right. Everyone else, please stay down here for the time being. Once we've captured Margot, we'll come get you.
Good luck.
Chin up, everyone. I have faith in you all.
You better all come back safe, okay?
That's a promise, Janet. Now, everyone on the team, head to the study. And Margot could be anywhere in the mansion.
A little bullet...
These are the pistols.
Senor, are you sure they are working? They look very old.
They should. Back when I was given them, I was told they were loaded, too.
One bullet in each gun, and we're not even sure they can fire. I don't like those odds. At the very least, we need to examine them. This one looks fine. What about the other one? This probably won't fire. The flint looks dull. There's a good chance it won't make a spark.
So I guess we should just take this one.
Yes, one is better than none.
Who's going to take the pistol?
Unfortunately, this wound would hamper my aim, so I'm no good. Miss Page, you already have a stun gun. I believe it comes down to either Q or Ruben.
I'm the one who should bear the responsibility.
Senor, please let me help. I can handle a firearm.
I'm sorry, Q, but I feel like Ruben should take the gun.
Okay. I just wanted to make myself useful.
Q, it's for the best. Thank you, Carla.
Listen up, people. Our objective is to capture Margot alive. The flintlock pistol should only be used in the worst-case scenario for self-defense.
Of course.
Good. Then from here on out, remain vigilant. We don't know where Margot is, so the first thing we need to do is determine her whereabouts.
Let's start with her room.
Affirmative. We'll broaden the search from there if we don't find her. Move out.
I need another drink.
She's probably going into the club room. Everyone, stay quiet and follow me.
I hope Ruben's taste in music is less dull than his personality.
This is what we're going to do. Carla and I will sneak in first, move over to the right, and hide behind the pool table. Ruben and Q will go in after us and approach Margot from the left. Once everyone is close enough to her, I'll give the signal and we'll surround and overpower her. If we get her gun, we've won.
Okay, let's do this.
Margot, this is the end.
What?
Touch your gun and I'll shoot. I said, don't touch it.
It wasn't exactly a smooth operation, but we caught her.
For a moment, I thought I was a goner. Thank you, Carla.
No need to thank me. You stood up to protect us, didn't you?
I'm not sure myself. I just reacted to the situation.
You can talk more later. Margot won't stay unconscious forever. We need something to tie her up with.
Jax told me before that he had some equipment with him for exploring the jungle. I think he had a rope, too. It's probably in his room.
All right, I'll go find it. Looks sturdy enough. I've got the rope.
Great. Give it to me. Q and I will tie her up.
By the way, where's Ruben?
He went back to the others to tell them the good news.
Oh, okay. I'll go get him. We still need to discuss how we're going to get intel on the Overseers out of Margot.
Off you go, Miss Page.
Then Margot hit the ground. Oh, Carla, good timing.
Ruben was just telling us how you took Margot down.
Yeah, that was one hell of a good job.
Thanks, but it was a team effort. Ruben, could we go back upstairs? We still need to discuss what we're doing with Margot.
Right, of course. Everyone else, you're safe now, so feel free to go back to the mansion. Carla, Sam, and I will deal with Margot.
Where's Q?
He needed to get some fresh air. This whole ordeal was a bit much for him.
Sam, why don't we go into the dining hall to discuss our plans for Margot?
Sure, we can leave Margot here. She won't be going anywhere anytime soon. As far as I can see, we'll just have to force the information out of her.
And how are you planning on doing that?
By any means necessary.
I'm sorry, Sam, but we shouldn't stoop to Margot's level. There's got to be a better way.
Fine, I'm open to it.
We need, if we convince her to tell us what she knows about the Overseers, we could take not only Margot down, but also the Overseers.
What do you think we could offer her?
Protection.
I see. That wouldn't be a problem. We'd keep her under guard until she testifies in court and the trial comes to an end.
So the government would only protect her until the trial finishes. What about after?
What happens after is none of our concern. She could be executed for treason for all I care.
I realize Margot's caused all of us a lot of pain, but we should provide her with the security she needs, even after the trial ends. Sam, I'm sure you could pull some strings to make it happen.
The question is not if I could, but if I would. And I wouldn't. She deserves whatever comes to her. Though I could lie about keeping her safe after the trial if that convinces her to testify against the overseers.
No, we need to be better people here. If she does her part, we should do ours too.
Honestly, Reuben, you and your righteous views. Fine. This is a democracy after all. So why don't we decide here and now whether we're going to keep her safe after the trial ends? I think my view on this is clear. We should lie about protecting her.
I'm against it. If we lie, we're basically condemning her to death at the hands of the overseers after the trial ends.
She's not worth it. I say we lie.
Carla.
Then it's decided. However, let's not forget that it all depends on whether she's willing to cooperate to begin with.
We understand. Now, let's get this over with.
Oh, here you all are. I was getting lonely.
Don't you feel any remorse?
Maybe I did a couple of decades ago. Now? Not really. But please, do tell. How did you get out of Haven? I was sure you'd all suffocate down there. I bet Carla had something to do with it. Our wonderful heroine.
Joke's over, Margot. You lost and you know it.
I wonder. The other members of my group should be here soon. If I were you, I'd run.
Right. Guys, what are we going to do?
Carla, there's no need for sarcasm.
Margot, I know they won't be coming until the storm passes over. I heard you on the phone before.
Ah, you're well informed. You can't blame me for trying. But is that all you have to say to me, chérie? And I thought we were friends.
We couldn't be further from being friends.
Then rivals, perhaps.
Margot, if you want to save whatever part of your life you have left, you need to tell us what you know about the overseers and testify against them in court.
No. Save my life? Ha! The only lives I perhaps could save are yours. It doesn't matter if I testify or not. From the moment you captured me, I became a liability to them. I'm as good as dead.
Unless you strike a deal with me, I can ensure your protection.
Is that a joke? I know how this goes. I'll only be protected while I'm useful.
If the information you provide is solid, you'll be kept safe even afterward. I promise. They won't be able to touch you.
I can't imagine how you'd be able to keep such a promise. But to hell with it. What do I have to lose? I'm dead either way. So, what do you want to know about my beloved overseers?
Why did the overseers target Reuben's project?
Isn't it obvious? The Genetica serum could extend our lives. Of course we'd be after it.
And are you the one who decided to take action to get it?
The group's senior members did, which does include me.
You're actually a senior member? Why were you sent here then?
Because I already knew Reuben. And there's probably another reason too.
Like what?
Well, it might come as a surprise. But not everyone likes me there. It goes both ways, though.
Why don't they like you? Aren't you one of them?
I run a media empire. I know a lot about a lot of people, including our senior members. Maybe they hoped I would fail so they could get rid of me. Why else would I be sent here without backup?
If your info's as solid as you lead us to believe, then I'm sure we'll be able to keep you safe. Now, I heard you have a working phone.
Oh, you mean my satellite phone?
What else? There's no signal. How are you able to contact the outside world?
Simple. After arriving on the island, I made some modifications to the satellite dish. It blocks all the devices on the island, except for my satellite phone. Pretty neat, right?
I can't say I'm surprised. Of course it was you.
I'll take that as a compliment. But really, it's the equipment that did all the work. I have to hand it to the overseers. They did equip me well for the trip.
Margot, what about the Genetica files?
What about them? Don't worry, they're still on the island.
Did you make any copies of them?
No, but it was on my to-do list.
Then where are the files?
Back in my room.
Ruben, you and Carla go find the files. I'll get the satellite phone off Margot and try to contact someone in Panama.
I'll leave that to you, Sam. Carla, let's go.
I need to fully dress her up. Now that's a witch. No sign of the files, but I think I found a DNA sample Margot took from Jeannie.
I don't see the files either. But if the DNA sample was here, the files should be too. Give me the sample, though. I'll make sure it doesn't leave the island. All right, let's carry on looking for the files.
It seems one of the boards was moved. It's worth investigating. A metal box? There is a box hidden under the floor. It's locked, though. I bet the Genetica files are inside.
Perhaps. Put the box on the table. Let's try to open it.
I knew it! All the files are inside. We finally got them back, Ruben.
Yes. Yes, we did. Great job, Carla. Mind passing them over to me? Thank you. And Carla, I'm sorry I doubted you when the file from the vault was stolen.
No harm done. I forgot about it already.
But I didn't. My weaknesses took over me. I'm sorry.
Ruben, it's already in the past. How about we look toward the future instead?
I guess you're right. No other way but forward. Let's head back and find Sam.
I see you found the files.
We did. And were you able to contact someone for help?
The good news is that I managed to reach the authorities in Panama. The bad news is that the rescue team won't be able to get here until the storm dies down.
So we don't know whether Panama's rescue team will get here sooner than the overseers?
That's right. We're not out of the woods yet.
There's not much we can do about it. We'll have to wait and hope the rescue team arrives first.
Well, if there are no other options, I guess we'll leave it to chance.
Don't worry. We'll hide in Haven until we can confirm the rescue team has arrived. But before we do, these are the only files that contain notes about the procedure for making the Genetica serum. It's funny. Before all this, I strongly believed prolonging human life would make the world a better place. But after everything that happened, all the pain and death we witnessed on this island, I kept asking myself whether we as a species were ready for such a big change. And I reached a conclusion. We're not.
What have you done? You signed the contract with the government, Reuben.
I'm well aware of it.
This isn't something you can simply shrug off and make go away. There will be consequences.
It's done, Sam. The files are gone. The Genetica serum won't see the light of day.
If it helps, I think you made the right choice.
Only time will tell.
As a government official, I believe you've committed a foolish act that will cost you and your company dearly.
With all due respect, Admiral, who cares what you think?
At the very least, Reuben should. He's the one who put his signature on the contract.
I'm sure we'll be able to reach a new agreement that's beneficial for the government. Carla, mind giving us a minute? I'd like to speak with Sam in private.
Sure. I'll go and check on Margot in the meantime.
Ah, you cared enough to make another visit, Cherie.
Not really, but since I'm here, I may as well ask you a few questions.
Oh, an interview. I'm honored. Go on then. I'm an open book.
Why did you push Freddy into the well?
Well, during your presentation, you actually got the motives right. He eavesdropped on one of my calls with the overseers and found out about the ring I used to poison Reuben. The bastard then stole it and even tried to use it against me as leverage for the footage. Poor Wolfie. Look where it got him.
Right. One more thing. Why did you become an overseer?
Boring questions get you boring answers. It's power, Cherie. Simple as that. That's all I ever wanted. And I'm the type to get what I want.
I have nothing else to say except... I've been wanting to tell you from the moment we met. Yellow looks terrible on you.
Ouch! That actually hurt more than I expected.
Good. Are you all done here? Talked it out?
Yes.
Senor, everyone! There's a cargo ship passing the island.
This is our chance to get out of here, people. Reuben, we need to attract their attention right away.
The SOS signal is broken, but there should be a flare gun in the shed by the lighthouse.
There's no time to waste. Someone needs to run and get it.
I'm a decent runner. Let me do it.
It's all down to you, Carla.
I can still make